Hello everybody, as you probably know, it's me, the Theredmagekro, and welcome back to Danganronpa, where we're still in the prologue. Things are being done, things are being said, and yes, it's the first game too. We gotta go to Okuma's gymnasium room. We got a bunch of characters here. And you know what? I gotta say, wasn't really happy with, I don't know, a couple of the voices that I kind of gave a couple of characters. To a degree, I feel like these ones were kind of okay. Still don't really remember how to do Sakura's. You were kind of okay. But I'm still kind of mixed on how everyone else's voices are kind of doing, and I'm hoping to kind of like try and figure out how to remedy that. But oh, that's right, I can press tab. Okay, how do I get out of here? R. Leave the area? Yes, thank you. So now we're out of there. Where is my map? No. There we go, tab. We gotta go to the gymnasium, which is down there. We can sprint. Kinda wish that sprinting was yes or no needed, really, thinking about it. Because in most situations, you don't really need to walk versus running in most situations. There might be something that chases us. I don't know. I didn't get that far into this. I mean, I got pretty far. Maybe. I think like a third of the cast basically went bye-bye by the time that I was where I was at.
Hey, come on.
Like, I don't really, like, trust me, when I say I want to do Kuwabara for this so bad, you know, like, you're meshy. No, it's more like, see, voice acting is not my style, though it is something that I would kind of like to really get, right? Like, you're meshy. Like, you know, just be like, God, I had no idea this Hope Peak Academy place was gonna be such a pain in my balls. And that's not even sounding like Kuwabara at, like, you know, the certain point. Like, Kuwabara is kind of like, hey, you're a mesh. Hey, he's a she type of, you know, eccentric fellow. But yeah, you know, like, kind of sounds a little bit like Muscle Man. I'm pretty sure they're the same voice actor, but like, you know who else likes jazz? My mom! But anyways, so, like, I don't really want to go down a route where, like, I mean, maybe I should. Maybe I should very well just kind of, like, capitalize on trying to do a Kuwabara-esque voice and kind of, like, go with it. But, you know what? Why not, right? Like, this is just for fun, and if doing a Kuwabara voice for a guy with, like, you know, a pompadour like this man, you know, why the hell not? We're here to have fun, and if doing that is going to be fun, then let's do it, you know? I ain't really that much different from the time I spent in juvie. I've lost the Kuwabara, hold up. You're a meshy. No, like, hold up, wait, Muscle Man. It ain't really that much different from the time I spent in juvie. Hell, this place is even worse. I don't know, we'll just go with that voice and we'll keep it that way. God, man. And, like, I don't really know, like, and why is there no, and not anyone here? You know, kind of go, like, high-pitched with her or something. Walking through the halls, I didn't see a single person.
This is bad.
Isn't that, like, seriously not good? Now, this guy, I have no idea. Flat out, no plumb idea on how to be kind of like a serious character, you know? Like, maybe, I don't know why, but just like Mike in Brooklyn or something, but like, You know, I don't really have much experience with Brooklyn, you know? Like, I know, like, you know, that's how they make, like, Joey Wheeler and, in Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge, like, yeah, Brooklyn Rage. But I don't really know if I have the... I don't think I want to really go with that. I don't know if I will. You know what? F it. Like, right? Like, just be like, yeah, well, they're trying to spook us. No, that's not even Brooklyn at that point. Yeah, they're trying to spook us. They'll take those metal plates down later, I'm sure of it. I don't know. It's also kind of like trying to find a voice for, like, these guys, like... Like, I know that he's kind of like pitch perfect. Maybe he should be... No, I want to say he should be pompous, but honestly, that's the other guy, like, yes, you're meshy. I don't know why I'm going with you're meshy! Oh, you know what? Making him Urameshi would actually be very funny. But, like, I don't know if I can do a Urameshi. Hold up, let me take a listen to, like, how Urameshi sounds. Honestly, I don't know. Like, I'm getting more like, they're just trying to spook us. They'll take those metal plates down later, I'm sure of it. Like, that's gonna be the best that I can really do of, you know, Yusuke Urameshi, like, off the top of my head. But honestly, I think it's very fitting that, Taka, I think that he wanted us to call him Taka. Yeah, Taka's, like, right there in his name. Taka and our biker gang leader, because I'm very bad with names, I'm sorry, would be freaking Yusuke and freaking Kuwabara. I kind of dig that, to be perfectly honest. Now, am I going to remember how to do the voice? Not really. I don't think so. All we can do now is hope for the best and prepare for the worst. Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Shit.
Well, hell, it ain't like I'm scared or nothing. Let's just get this over with.
Hey, damn it.
Hey, where's whoever called us here?
What are you thinking?
God dang it. Mondo, stop! No running! No, that was, I shall go too. I'm getting the voices mixed up. Like, God, man, doing Urameshi is gonna be too difficult, I feel. Hey, wait! Don't leave me here all alone! Okay, time for some more tutorial action. Press the tab key to observe the room you're in. Observing will display what people and objects you can interact with. Sorry for the late notice. So, like, now I can basically click this and we can see that there are... There's like two things primarily here. A bunch of like trophies, a display case. There's all kind of trophies and plaques inside. Of course, all the students who go here are ultimate, right? So there's probably just a tiny fraction of all their awards. And you got Kyoko, Kirigiri, total silence. For whatever reason, she's the only one managing to stay calm. Maybe I'm just imagining that. Where are all the other students? Why are we the only ones here? Okay, and what about you, Junko?
This is bad.
I'm totally getting a bad vibe right now. But, yeah, everything else are things we pretty much already have kind of located, so let's get out. Still filled with uneasy dread, I did what the announcement said and went to the gym. And I saw what was waiting for us there. Everyone! Oh, it really does look like an entrance ceremony.
Yo!
See? I told ya! It's totally normal entrance ceremony stuff. Hero was right. But in a way, that just emphasized how completely not normal all of us were.
Hey there, howdy, hello. Is everyone here? Good. Then let's get things rolling.
Oh dear God. He sounds like the frickin'... Like, howdy ho! I hate it. I was thinking more like type deal, but nope. He's a little bit more.
Teddy bear?
See, like the problem is that without a person here, I don't know who's saying this.
I'm not a teddy bear.
I'm not a teddy bear.
I am Monokuma!
Like I can kind of do his
And
voice.
I am this school's headmaster.
It was the strangest thing I'd ever seen. Right before my eyes, it was. What I was seeing was. It was utterly incomprehensible.
Nice to meet you all.
Such a bright voice and carefree attitude was completely out of place. And all that anxiety I'd been carrying with me suddenly transformed into outright fear.
Say what?
What teddy bear can talk? God freaking dang it, like, doing Yusuke's voice is not something I can do on a whim, you know? Calm down! I'm not sure there's a speaker inside it. I'm sure there's just a speaker inside it.
Hey, come on now.
I told you already! I'm not a teddy bear! I'm Monokuma! And I'm your headmaster!
Say what?
It moved!
Shit.
Seriously, man! Calm down! It's probably just a remote-controlled toy or something. I'm losing it. And these voices are giving me trouble until I actually get used to them, too. How dare you compare me to a child's plaything? You've cut me deep. Deeper than the Mariana Trench! If there's like a lot of cuts, just know it's because I'm dying. My remote control system is so complex, even the folks at NASA can't recreate or even comprehend it. I can actually do a pretty decent Monokuma, I think. Maybe. You guys let me know. Ah, but don't make me say stuff that might destroy NASA's dreams. I just couldn't bear that.
Well,
Oh boy. Like, and I don't really know what to really do. Like, you know, she has like kind of like a Hime personality. So it's like, you know, type deal. Well, like, it's like, bear? That? Really? You are unfortunate. Oh God, man, what am I doing with my life? Now then, moving on. We really must hurry and get started.
come on.
Giving up already? No other stupid bear puns?
Now then.
Quiet down now, quiet down. Ah, okay, so... He has abandoned the gag.
Good morning.
Everyone, stand at attention and bow. And good morning.
You hear me?
God dang it, you're a meshy. Good morning.
What's your
help me out
problem?
now. And like she's more like, you don't have to say it back.
Now then.
Like, you know, kind of like maybe like a bit more feminine. Like, you don't have to say it back. Like a little bit of hiss in there, maybe like, I don't know. Voice, not used to it. Voice will become stronger. Voice really sucks right now. Now then, let us commence with the most noteworthy and memorable entrance ceremony.
First, let's talk a bit about what your school life will be like. Now, make no mistake, you few students, so full of potential, represent the hope of the world. And to protect such splendid hope, you will all live in a communal life together, solely within the confines of this school. Everyone will live in harmony together and adhere to the rules and regulations of the school. Huh? And now then, regarding the end date for this communal life.
Too bad.
There isn't one! In other words, you'll all be here until the day you die! Such is the school life you've been assigned.
God, my poor voice. Though the Mono Akuma isn't like really all that taxing, but like it's just like I'm worried for it, you know?
What?
Nope. See, now the voices are mixing, and I can't have that, you know? Like,
What did he just say? Until the day we die?
Yep.
But fear not! We have a quiet and abundant budget, so you won't lack for all the common conveniences.
Hold on a second.
that's the least of our worries right now!
Yeah, what the hell? You're saying I have to live here? Forever? You're screwing with us, right?
It's true.
I'm not screwing with you! I am no liar! Of that you can be 100% sure! Ah! Just for your information, you're completely cut off from the outside world! So you don't have to worry about that dirty, dirty land beyond these walls ever again!
Cut off? So, all those metal plates? All over the school? They're there to keep us trapped in here?
That's exactly what they're there for! No matter how much you may yell and scream for help, help will not come. So with all that in mind, feel free to live out your life here with reckless abandon.
Hey, come on.
I don't want to give this guy a voice, you know, like, God, man. There's so many people I don't want to give a voice to because I feel like they would just kind of conflict with a lot of what it is. I'm gonna need to keep, like, water on me for this entire thing, and I don't have water on me. Like, and why does he have, like, one of those big, like, diaper pins in his shirt? I just noticed that, right? It's white, like his uniform. Like, a lot of his jewelry is actually white as well. Which is weird because it should be, like, a slight bit tad more on the gray side. I don't know. That's just kind of weird to me. But, like, what do I give Leon? Like, I feel like his voice was okay, but, like, I feel like it's not eccentric enough for me to, like, remember exactly how it is every single time that I'm gonna play this game. Right? Like... Come on! What the hell is this? I don't care if the school or whatever else is behind all this. This is just really a bad joke.
Damn you!
Yeah, cut this out. I now transitioned into something completely different. It isn't funny anymore.
Unbelievable.
You keep saying this is a lie or a joke. A bunch of skeptics you all are.
What are you gonna do?
But I guess you can't help it, huh? You all grew up in an age where you were taught to doubt your neighbor. Well, you have plenty of time to find out whether or not what I say is true. And when that time does inevitably comes, you'll see with your own eyeballs that I speak the undeniable truth.
Most unfortunate.
Having to live here forever would be quite the problem.
What's this?
I have to do the Hime frickin' hand for her too, mind you. You can't see it, but just know it's kind of there. Like the one where like you cover like one side of your mouth with like the opposite hand. So if you're using your like right hand, it's up against like your lip groove. You know, like it's like right up there and like pointed inwards, like back towards to the right, like, you know, that sort of style.
Come now! What's the matter with all of you? You decided on your own free will to attend Hope's Peak Academy, didn't you? And now, before the entrance ceremony is even finished, you've already decided you want to leave.
Hey,
Oh, but you know, I guess I did forget to mention one thing. There is one way for you to leave the school. Really?
actually...
As headmaster, I've crafted a special clause for those of you who would like to leave. I call it the graduation clause.
Now then.
Dude, the left part of my frickin' throat is having a hard time with this voice. Send help.
Now, let me tell you about this fun little rule. As I mentioned, in order to maintain an environment of harmony here, we rely on a communal lifestyle. And if someone were to disrupt that harmony, they, and they alone, would be allowed to leave the school. That, my students, is the graduation clause.
What?
I like him, like he's the type of guy I would like to kind of like be like, you know, you. And I think I'm honestly going to do that with him. What do you mean by disrupt the harmony? That's gonna be Byakuya, I don't care. That's his voice now.
Well, you know, if one person were to murder another,
Murder?
Yes, indeed.
stabbing, strangling, bludgeoning, crushing, hacking, drowning, igniting, how you do it, it doesn't matter. You must kill someone if you want to leave. It's as simple as that. The rest is up to you. Give it your all to achieve the best outcome in the worst way possible.
A chill shot down my spine. You must kill someone? You want to leave? As soon as I heard those words, my blood went cold.
I bet that got your brain juices flowing. Beats the heck out of a human catching a salmon, huh? Like I said before, you guys are the hope of the world. But you know, taking that hope and seeing it get murdered creates a darkened shadow of despair.
Extreme!
And I just find that so darn exciting!
What the hell?
What the hell are you talking about? To kill each other it's...
Huh?
To kill each other is to kill each other! I'm sure there's a dictionary here somewhere if you need it.
What are you saying?
God dang it.
We know what it means. That's not the problem. Why do we have to kill each other?
Say what?
Yeah! Stop blabbering on with this nonsense! Just let us go home already!
Blabbering?
You said it, not me.
Blabbering? Blabbering? What do you mean blabbering? Stop blabbering on about blabbering on!
You guys just don't get it, do you? Let us go, let us go. You keep on saying the same thing over and over and over again. Listen, from this moment on, this school is your home, your life, your world. Got it? And you can kill as much as you want to kill. So go ahead, go on a killing spree.
God dang, man. All right, come on. How long are you going to keep this up?
Eh?
You know? You got us, okay? You scared the hell out of us. So you can go ahead and reveal the trick now.
Kill the trick?
I'm right?
Yeah, because, I mean, you know, it was all some kind of trick and all, right? So, like...
Shit.
Dude! Shut the hell up and just get out of my way! Shoving Hiro aside, Mondo placed himself in front of Monokuma, his voice rumbling like thunder. I can probably remember, like, you know... Cause I'm Guabar and I'm Mondo Cool!
No!
You're fucking dead.
Listen up! This stuff has gone way too far! What the hell kind of joke is this?
What's the matter?
Joke? What? You mean like your hair?
Look, man, real man has to have a pompadour, okay? If you diss that, he's gotta beat your butt for sure! I got that from a little cipher that I like to listen to. If you guys know what cipher I'm talking about, go ahead, leave a comment. You'll get cookies if you get it right.
You son of a bitch.
Fuck! Mondo roared out, and then there was a sudden boom! There's the sound of the floorboards as he kicked off and launched himself into the air. He flew at Mono Akuma, fast and straight as a bullet! He locked on to his target. Oh!
Gotcha, you little piece of shit. I don't know if you're a toy or a stuffed animal or whatever the hell. Either way, I'm gonna rip you to fucking shreds!
What? Violence against the headmaster is in violation of school regulations!
Shut the fuck up! Let me out of here, I swear to Christ!
I love these moments where I get to let my voice rest. No, please! Uh-oh.
Hey, damn it.
What? No smart comment back this time?
Piece of shit!
Stop that goddamn beeping and say something!
Watch out!
Watch out! Get rid of it!
Huh?
Huh? Hurry up and throw it! I don't know if her ferocity stunned him into silence or what, but without a word, he did what he was told! He threw Mono Akuma! And as soon as he did... The hell?
What the?
That sure as crud wasn't a joke! He blew the hell up! That was a painful ringing in my ears. I could smell gunpowder. Explosions might happen all the time in movies or whatever. When it's in real life, I've never seen anything like it. The thing that I'm kind of failing with Mondo's voice right now is to make it scratchy. But the thing is, if I do the scratchiness to Kuwabara's voice, right? Like, I'm kind of like going right now, what the hell? I need to add like a little bit more scratch to it, like, what the hell? You know, like that. But like, I don't really have like the voice to do scratchiness like that right now. Hopefully it gets better as we go on.
But
But you know, this means that the teddy bear's been destroyed, right?
Hey!
I told you! I'm not a teddy bear. I'm Monokuma!
Oh, there's another one?
Damn you!
You son of a gun! Nope, see, it's like losing it. You son of a gun! You seriously tried to kill me just now!
Of course!
If I throw my voice out, just know it's for you guys. And I really want you guys to be entertained with this, okay?
Yes, well, I was seriously about trying to kill you. You did violate one of the school regulations after all. I'll let you off with a warning this time. But you better be careful from now on. Any naughty boy or girl who violates my rules won't get off with a little swat on the butt.
This is bad.
Hey, so does this mean there's like a bunch more of you around somewhere?
Yep.
Monokumas have been placed all throughout the school. Yes. Plus, don't forget the surveillance cameras installed everywhere. And if you're caught breaking any rules, well, you just saw what happened, right? And I won't be so forgiving with my punishment next time. So don't let it happen again.
Huh?
That's not even punishment. That's just wrong.
Well,
Now then, lastly, to commemorate your joyous entry into our schools, I have a little something for you. This is our official student handbook. Pretty cool, huh? As you can see, it's fully digital, so naturally we call it the e-handbook.
Kill me now.
Yes, well, moving on. None of you seem to enjoy that. Okay. This handbook is absolutely vital to a healthy school life, so don't lose it. When you start it up, it will display your name. Always make sure you have the right one. Now, this is not your everyday notebook. It has so many more uses than that.
This is gonna play a very vital role, and I don't know if I'm saying that because I passively... Sorry. If I passively remember that that's gonna be the case, or if this is just like a gut feeling that's way later down the line, that's probably going to have some serious, you know, shenanigans to it.
what?
Also, it's completely waterproof. Splash it, wash it, drown it. It'll keep on ticking. And thanks to its space-age design, it can withstand an impact force of up to 10 tons. Very resistant.
You can use that to block a rocket.
It contains all of our school's regulations, so make sure you review them thoroughly.
You guys?
I like also how he has his little, like, crown, like the little school symbol. He is the king of the school. I kind of like that little jazz that's going on here.
You'll hear me say this a lot, but any violation of the school regulations will not be tolerated.
Shing!
Rules restrict, yes, but they also protect. Society, for example, would be utter chaos without laws.
Yes, indeed.
The same thing applies here, which is why it's crucial we have strict punishments in place for violations. Okay, well, that brings our entrance ceremony to a close.
Bye-bye!
Please enjoy your abundantly dreary school life, and see ya!
And with that, he was gone. leaving us all in a state of shock. It's also weird because that voice somehow uses the left part of my neck. I can really feel it. God, man, like, this, I feel like I gotta give him a different voice that, like, I can go to at a moment's notice, because I can't seem to, like, just get Urameshi's voice kind of, like, down, right? It's kind of like, he has kind of, like, no, not like that. Kind of, no? I could just be like, so, guys, how would you define what we were just experienced? You know, just kind of like a nice, somewhat deep, but like also, you know, have kind of like some kind of authority to his voice. I feel like it's probably going to be better. As much as I wanted to be Yusuke Urameshi, I don't think I can do it.
What the crap?
Oh, why? I don't understand any of this.
We have to live here forever? I kill? What just happened?
Calm down.
Everyone, you need to just calm down. First, let's just take a second to summarize everything we heard. Based on what Monokuma said, we essentially have two choices. Choice number one is that we stay here living a communal life, together until the day we die. The other choice is...
If we want to get ourselves out alive, we have to kill someone, right? But killing someone, that's... We were...
God, man. Doing these voice changes on the fly sucks.
We were abducted out of nowhere and stuffed into this place meant to look like a school. And now we're supposed to start killing each other? This is just... What is this?
Ridiculous.
A lie is what it is. All these ridiculous things we've heard. This has to be fake. Right now, it doesn't really matter if it's real or fake. What matters is...
So in other words...
Is there anyone here who's seriously considering all this? To that, nobody had a response. Being quiet myself, looked around at the others. All stared at one another, trying to gauge each other's thoughts. I could almost taste the hostility. Yeah, I feel like Byakuya just kind of like... Byakuya set the seed in which everyone's darker thoughts just kind of sprouted, right? Like, I don't think anyone fully kind of like gave a thought about it up until Byakuya said that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, yeah. There are 15 students, and then there's also Monokuma, so that's 15 voices I have to like have on like, ugh. That's when it hit me. Realized the true terror hidden within the rules Monokuma had laid out. You must kill someone. You want to leave. Those words had planted vicious thoughts deep within each of us. Each of us became suspicious of everyone else. We were forced to wonder, is someone going to betray us? That was how my new school life began. This school, which had come out of nowhere to raise my hopes so high. It's not a school of hope. It's a school of despair. end to the prologue. Arriving students. 15. To be continued, or I guess,
To be continued.
and then we get the opening. Interesting. No, so, now that we're kind of like here, right? Like, we can kind of talk about a couple of things. Maybe. So, as I mentioned in the previous episode, I have gotten up to a certain point where I think about 5 or 6 people have died. We'll find out when we reach that part, though. So, I have, you know, a bit of knowledge of who and who isn't going to die up until Sakura kind of challenges Monokuma. Right? So when that happens, you guys will know that's when, like, I have no other thing to really know what's going on after the fact. So, yeah, I'm gonna do my best to make it so that none of you get spoiled if you don't already know who's going to die. Though, honestly, when a death flag is, you know, kind of like confirmed, that doesn't necessarily mean that's like when I say, oh, this guy has a death flag, that doesn't necessarily mean they're going to die outright. I believe at the end of the day, like, depending on whether or not this game gives us the truly bad ending, or if we get like a good ending, I think that most games typically give you the bad ending until, and then after the bad ending, you can get different endings. That's typically how a lot of these games work, as far as I am aware, right? So, you know, if I say, oh, that's a death flag right there, it's just me being like, haha, you're going to die, but we already know you're pretty much about to die anyway, so ha 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 ha, God, man. So, yeah. That's gonna be primarily, that's how I'm going to try to conduct this. No, not to really let you guys know who the killers are, even though I already know. To a degree. And I'm gonna be quite frank with you. I have an idea of who the first killer is. I'm pretty sure I know who it is. But my brain's thinking, it might be this other guy. Let's find out. I want to save the data. Yes. You must kill someone if you want to leave. My mind froze and my breath caught in my throat as I thought about that. I could feel a paralyzing fear slowly making its way through my body, dominating every last nerve. The air hung heavy on me, pressing down like a weight around my neck. It took everything I had just to endure that weight. Chapter 1. To survive daily life. Yay! But for as heavy as the air felt, all it took to pierce it was her sharp words.
And?
Okay, so that's the lady. So, what are you going to do now?
Hey,
Just stand around glaring at each other? Her pointed comment was directed at everyone in the room. Help pulled us back into reality. Oh, there goes gravity! Ah! Hey, the ceiling looks nice. They turned the gravity back on! Ow. Right! She's right!
Listen to me!
Sometimes, even if you're nervous or afraid, you just have to step forward! To forget such a simple fact, I can't forgive myself. I'm so ashamed.
You hear me?
Please, someone hit me. I can't forgive myself. Somebody hit me. Punish me.
Huh?
Jesus. If you have the time to yell about it, you have time. I somehow went into Grunkle Stan. Like, honestly, it's like, hey, little guy, how's it going? It's me, your Grunkle Stan. I'm pretty sure he's more grumbly, but like, if you have time to yell about it, you have time to do something about it.
However,
Perhaps, but what is the mission exactly?
Stupid.
Idiot, to look for a way out. Duh.
What the?
And we totally need to find whoever was controlling that stupid bear and beat the hell out of him.
But
But before we do that, maybe we should take a look at the handbook? It's probably best to check out the school regulations Monokuma mentioned before doing anything else.
this is fine.
True. If we stumble around with no clue what the rules are, something like that might happen again.
Shoot.
All right. So
Fine. Then let's hurry up and check the stupid rules already. E-handbook. Yay! Koto Neegi. After turning on my e-handbook, the first thing that appeared was my name. Just like Monokuma said, the owner's name showed up front and center. Then, from the main menu that popped up, I selected the school regulations icon. Itemized list appeared on screen. It was the school's regulations. In other words, the rules being imposed on all of us. Students may recite only within the school. Leaving campus is an unacceptable use of time. Okay. Nighttime is from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. Some areas are off limits at night, so please exercise caution. Sleeping anywhere other than the dormitory will be seen as sleeping in class and punished accordingly. With minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope Peaks Academy at your discretion. Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is strictly prohibited, as is destruction of surveillance cameras. Anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate, unless they are discovered. Additional school regulations may be added as necessary. Feeling a slight dizziness, I raised my face up from the screen. Looked around, I saw the same stormy expressions on everyone's faces.
Stop fucking around.
This is bull crud! What the hell kind of rules are these? He kind of turned into like a military voice, and I don't really like that. I'm not gonna let them control me. I don't know what happened there.
Well then, why don't you wander around the school without a care in the world and see what happens? Personally, I would love to see what happens when someone breaks one of the rules.
however,
But if he got punished like what we saw before, I don't think there'd be a respawn waiting for him.
Oh shoot, he's right.
Yo,
Ever since I was a kid, I grew up with my older brother pounding this into my head. When a man makes a promise, he has to keep it, even if it kills him.
And
So what?
what?
Okay. Oh god. I've made up a ton of promises that I still have to keep. That's so what?
Piece of shit!
So I can't afford to die in here.
None of that made much sense to me, but you are saying you will follow the regulations. Is that it?
That's true.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, I have a question. Regulations number 6. What do you mean it means exactly? Anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate unless they are discovered. Talking about the second half, right? Where it says, unless they are discovered? I was wondering about that myself. Oh, it says that if you want to graduate, you have to kill someone without anyone finding out it was you.
But why? Why do we have to do that?
I don't see any reason to worry about it. Just worry about following the rules that they've been explained to us.
Such ignorance.
Frankly, I don't want to hear anything from someone who waits for others to decide what to do for them.
Don't jab at me.
Don't blush like that.
Give me a break.
More like full-on stab.
Well, for now, let's forget that silly junk about murderers or whatever.
Okay.
Now that we know the rules, let's start exploring the school.
True! We need to find out where exactly we are! Is there any way out? What about food and supplies?
You understand?
There are tons of questions we need to answer!
Let's do it!
Darn straight! Alright then, let's start looking around! I'll be going alone!
What?
What? Why? That's a pretty stupid idea, don't you think?
Someone here might have already started thinking about murdering one of us. Are you saying we should stand around with them in our midst and make it that much easier for them?
Hold on a second.
Wait! Hold on a second! That would never... Don't bother saying it! Couldn't happen. You can't deny the possibility. That's why you all seized up with fear when that graduation rule was made clear to you! Am I wrong?
What?
So I'm simply acting in accordance with what I think is best for me.
Just hold on.
God dang it, man.
Hold on! Like hell I'm gonna let you run off and do whatever you want!
What?
God, man. Out of my way, Plankton.
What?
The frick's that supposed to mean?
Such ignorance.
One tiny bit of plankton drifting across the sea. So minuscule, so insignificant. They couldn't possibly have any kind of influence on the boundless ocean.
You're fucking dead.
Yeah, I'm gonna kick your butt.
Stop it! We shouldn't fight!
What?
The frick you just say? You got some goody little punk?
You want to throw down?
Who do you think you are talking to me like that? You think you're my frickin' dad or something?
No, I
You
wasn't.
son of a bitch!
Frick you! Wham!
He punched me, and I flew back in a heap. It was like something straight out of a comic book. I didn't even see the punch coming. It was just suddenly right there in my face. 1 second I was standing there, the next I was soaring through the air. Now that I think about it, maybe I kind of forgotten. Kind of people I'd been trapped here with. Common sense had just stopped functioning. Around all these ultimates had blown my fuses. I guess I shouldn't be surprised it led to something as absurd as this. But I just lost track of that sense of reality. That was my last thought as my consciousness started to fade, before it finally cut out completely. When I finally opened my eyes again, saw was... Huh? Where am I? If it had become a part of my daily routine, I woke up in yet another room I'd never seen before. Okay, so... where am I now? You now have access to the handbook menu. You can just use this to check a variety of information as you play. Open the handbook menu by pressing the F1 key. Use this menu to check the school regulations and characters info in the report card section. Honestly, I'm starting to feel like maybe a good idea is to play with a controller, because I can't be bothered to remember like half of these keys. At certain points, maps and truth bullets may not be available. You can also save and load games under the system section. Finally, press the F2 key to review the transcript. This records all pertinent info, so use this to review comments from everyone involved. Okay, so we can use this. This shows us a lot of the stuff that we basically have. Presents we have, report cards we have. Report cards? Ah, basically these guys. Okay. Why does it have his chest size? Wait. $35 inches versus got his 31 inches. You saying that his chest is just 4 inches off from what's her name? Allie? Guess so. I don't know. That just seems kind of weird. I mean, the fact that we even have access to that information is kind of weird. The regulations, and then the system itself, which is supposed to be our saving function, I guess. F2 is the transcript, so everything that we basically have is right there. So on and so forth. But with that being done, we are going to end the recording right here. So thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all are enjoying this. I hope you guys are also enjoying the voices I'm doing. You know, go ahead, let me know how the voices are doing. I won't be able to see any of your comments until probably way farther into the series, or the series might even be done by the time this gets posted. I do know, right, let me go ahead and get this information. Because if I go into like the YouTube studios and whatnot, I do know that when the Mario and Rabbids end, that will be when Tulip ends up happening. And this is probably going to get posted after Kirby ends, which will be in probably July 26th. So it'll probably be roughly around that time when this gets released. And who knows how long this series is going to be. But thank you all so much for watching. And I'll see you all in the next part of the school life that we have here. Bye-bye!